Okay, guys, I'm going to do part 3 of the Yoruba Bible. And it says, on the fourth day, Eldamar called Ogun. Ogun came forward. He prostrated flat on his stomach, right in front of Eldamar. Then he got up and genuflected to the left, then to the right, before returning to that flat prostration position. Before the throne of Eldamar, Ogun said, "May you wear your royal crown forever. May you step inside your royal boots forever." Eldamar acknowledged Ogun's presence by waving a flawless, black, beaded fly whisk. Eldamar then said to Ogun, "O sharp and tempestuous fellow, peerless are you among all divinities, fearless and courageous spirit, audacious and dauntless soul, gallantly galloping into the heart of the raging battle. I pronounce you the spirit of all warriors. You have become the soul of soldiers, the fire inside the bullet, the point of the flying javelin, pregnant with poison. You deaf to the cries of the faint-hearted, are the patron of all warmongers, the champion of those who profit only when the battle levels cities. Fighters who don't hark your warnings perish like flies at the battle. Those only who obey your commands live to tell war stories. If you so desire, you may save the life of the stranded soldier. But as you say, to what profit is war if no blood is shed, if no soul is lost? Then who don't know you, they will be full of dread for you. But those who know you, they will not rest, they will not sleep, because they know how unpredictable your temper is. You will command all metals, known and uninvented. Just as the tongue controls the words, just as you lead the war, you must yield abundant harvest. Because you, the god of slaughters, art also the divinity of farmlands, you will protect the plantation, the plows, and the spades. And as you balance affairs gingerly between the arms of war and peace, your life shall be a drunken spree, incoherent and unstable like a stammered stanza, unruly, staggering, and volatile. As the growl of an angry beast, those whom you wish spare at war, others devour. After all, you must drink frothing alcohol, or when the day is hot, you prefer blood. Since you don't touch water, when you turn some farmlands into raging battle fonts. The pounding heart of the weakling and the fool totally will fail to beat. Petrified. Battles will never be the same again because you say so, and it is so because I say so. Now get up and go freely about, rule the battlefields, calm down the fighters, inspire the strategists, protect the infantry, guide the cavalry, use your talent for the benefit of all and to the glory of my power. Eldamar then gave Ogun the capsule of war and peace, which Ogun eagerly swallowed. In addition, he gave Ogun scores of the house post Apu sculptures, all complete with images of equestrian and pedestrian fighters. Then Ogun said, "Thank you, my lord. It is worse than burglary for one to be so richly endowed, and for one not to be eternally grateful." Then he got up happily and went about his daily business. On the fifth day, Eldamar called Yemaya, and Yemaya stepped forward. She prostrated flat on her belly right in front of Eldamar. Then she got up and glentuated to the left, then to the right, before assuming a kneeling position before the throne of Eldamar. Yemaya said, "May you wear your royal crown forever. May you step inside your royal boots forever. Eldamar acknowledged Yemiya's presence by waving a flawless black beaded fly whisk. Eldamar then said to Yemiya, Yemiya, fish-like fellow, calm as a waiting sea, resting before two tempests, where the lagoons meet the seas, where the streams turn into deltas, where you must lay your stake, where the seas embrace the oceans, and those in between the corrodors and transformations. There you must lay your stake. Between being and becoming, marshes between water and land, there you must lay your stake. You now become the spirit of strange waters. You are the unknown point at sea, where merchants meet with luck or loss. You become the key to misery or merriment, transferring currents that carry travelers from rags to riches when you smile on strangers. Pick your own benefactors, because many will worship you, some sincerely, others lie bluntly. The canoes of the liars will sink. The nets of the sincere will ferry home wealth from the bottom of the deepest seas. Wherever you direct the sail or their ships, there will the winds blow. There will all the small fishes swim to welcome the arrival of the biggest fish. None will contradict your wishes. When you want it so, because it is so. When you say so, because I say so. Now get up and go freely about your business. The open expanse of the seas lie in your mercy. The ships will travel to and fro, and the winds will blow, and the tempests will rise. The fate of the children of the fishes remain in your charge. Use your talent for the benefit of all, and to the glory of my power. Eldamar then gave Yemiya the capsule of wharfs, which she will swallow eagerly. In addition, Yemiya received some sculpted female caryatids, a few brass fans, and myriads of beads, crowries, and precious stones. Then Yemiya said, Thank you, my lord. It is worse than burglary, for one to be so richly endowed, and for one not to be externally grateful. Then she got up happily and went about her daily business. On the sixth day, Eldamar called Abalue. Abalue came forth. He prostrated flat on his stomach, right in front of Eldamar. Then he got up and genuflected to the left and to the right, before returning to flat prostration position before the throne of Eldamar. Abalue said, May you wear your royal crown forever. May you step inside your royal boots forever. Eldamar acknowledged Abalue's presence by waving a flawlessly black beaded fly whisk. Eldamar then said to Ababaway, Ababaway, most dreaded harbinger of good or bad, messenger of death or life. You spread from afar to near, like the fires of funny rumor. You are a healer, but you are also a pestilence. You wear two faces, so there are three of you. Those who know the third face say that is the real you. When you move rapidly like a savannah, fly like a horse in the Harmattan delirium, because today I bestow especially upon you the power to cure, to curse, to heal, and damn, to poison or nurse, mend, or end lives. You now, as I speak, become the divinity of medicine. Health and wealth will occupy the days of many. Most would rather be healthy than wealthy. Most who are now wealthy seek healthy. To whomsoever you bestow health, to them goes health, because it is your call. But I say so. Now get up and go freely about. Halt all horrors of epidemics. Remove pestilence. Combat contagious diseases. Quench the fires of wanton death. Use your talent for the benefit of all and to the glory of my power. He gave Ababale the capsule of health and death, which Ababale promptly swallowed. In addition, he gave Ababale a broom as a symbol of his cleansing power and a pot containing therapeutic herbs. Then Ababale said, Thank you, my lord. It is worse than burglary, for one to be so richly endowed, and for one not to be externally grateful. Then he brisk got up and went about his business. On the seventh day, Eldamar called Obatala, and Obatala came forth. He prostrated flat on his stomach, right in front of Eldamar. Then he got up and genuflected to the left, then to the right, before returning to the flat prostration position, right before the throne of Eldamar. Obatala said, "May you wear your royal crown forever. May you step inside the royal boots forever." Eldamar acknowledged Abatala's presence by waving a flawlessly black beaded fly wisp. Eldamar then said to Abatala, "Abatala, spotless god of white, today your untarnished reputation receives recognition. Only someone with the most spotless reputation may be charged with the office to which you are about charged. O blameless one, for you especially have I reserved the office of fashioning the human body from the raw, from clay. Perfect must be the eyes of whomsoever is charged with making human bodies. Steady likewise must be the fingers, happily the mind, and strong the muscles, because only he or she with a healthy mind can make people with healthy dispositions, and only he or she with strong muscles can make enough people to populate the earth. Your muscles are strong. Your mind is healthy. Your fingers are steady. Your eyes are perfect. None is better trusted with the delicate task of making from the fresh the human figure from clay. Today, even I speak, I grant you the dexterity of fingers, so that you can make the most complex human forms. I grant you the art of propositions and balance of textures and light and of lines and planes and art of colors and tones, hues, values, that you may perfectly hone the skins to cover the human flesh. You become the sculptor of the heavens. Perfect is the touch, or whatever you touch. All humans created in your studio will reflect and embody your own perfection. On whatever you deliberate, will you bring the blemishless purity of your stainless whiteness? Because just as you wish for perfection, so do I. And if you wish anything to be so, say so. And so it is, because I say so. Now get up and go freely about your errands. Make strong, hardworking, happy men. Make beautiful, graceful, and talented women. Make people as perfect possible. Make them as healthy as possible. Above all, make them as merry as possible. Use your talent for the benefit of all and to the glory of my power. Eldamar gave Obatala the capsule of artistry, Ona, which Obatala immediately swallowed. In addition, he gave Obatala control over all chalk mines. Then he gave him a few wooden and stone sculptures, all painted in white. Then Obatala said, "Thank you, my lord. It is by far worse than Bulgari for one to be so richly endowed, and for the one not to be externally grateful." Then Obatala got up happily and went about his business. He wasted no time. He immediately set up his studio and began to make people out of clay. He showed them to Eldamar, and Eldamar, in approving of them, said they were good. Thus began the construction of heaven and the universe by Eldamar and the Orishas out of sheer nothingness. 401 divinities received various offices before Eldamar completed the. All right, that's the end of this video right here.